Hi everybody, I wanted to do a short little video for everybody, and I want to welcome everybody. There's a little squirrel outside gathering information, and that's exactly what I wanted to do for you all today, is share a little info with my medicine cards and give you a little bit of the energy of the day and of what we're going through. So right now we're kind of going through a pretty big shift cosmically, as you all know and can feel. Things are a little twisted in our society. So going from our untrustworthy governments and our school systems, we are really having to rely on other sources of medicine and information that are out there for us, that our ancestors have left us. It's kind of reconnecting to our roots and our DNA. So I had a few cards that just popped out. The bottom card is the dog, which represents loyalty. And what I'm getting here is it's really a good time to be loyal to self. What is our soul mission? Why are we here? You know, are we living the path that we really intended for ourselves to live when we were younger? So this is being loyal to our true identity, our soul's mission, and loyal to truth and who we are in this existence, you know, and who we are sensitive beings, compassionate beings, and unfortunately wounded. But even if we are loyal to the wounds that we've gone through, that loyalty will help us to achieve healing, to achieve finding our path. So let's see what else we have here. Ugh. So the top card that came out, there's a few of them that came out, is the Raven. And the Raven represents magic. And magic is beautiful because all human beings and all living creatures have this magical ability to manifest our life, to manifest the things that we are dreaming about and wishing about, the types of relationships we want, and how we put that into focus into our lives, how we create that magic, and how we use our passions and our creativity and our mental abilities. Everything we think of, we're manifesting into this realm, into this physical realm. So there's two things that are happening in the mind, and that is, on one hand, we're either blessing our life or cursing our life. We're blessing our loved ones, we're cursing our loved ones. We're blessing our dreams, we're cursing our dreams. So our mind is our ultimate manifester of what our reality is. So if you're living your life and you're not so happy, a lot of it has to do with our mentality and our internal dialogue. And we have to be really conscious of what we are telling ourselves and what we are magically creating and manifesting in our life. So that's a really important card. The card after that I received is the Porcupine, which represents innocence. So this takes us back into our youth, and this takes us back into a time when we were excited about the future, when we used to dream and think, what's coming? You know, what are our gifts? What is our life going to be? And this is reminding us that that never ends. No matter what age we are, we still have this magical ability, this magic within us to believe. And if we become loyal to ourselves through this process of really thinking about what we are manifesting and creating through our magic, we return to our innocence, to a place where there's this pure thought, this pure dream of what our lives could be. So that's really awesome. And I have the Buffalo card in reverse, and this represents prayer and abundance. So I feel like Spirit's telling us that we need to always remember that our prayers and our abundance has everything to do with our life. You know, everything that we create, our magic, our loyalty to ourselves. We have prayer and abundance in everything that we create. Whether it's good or bad, there is abundance coming through for us. So what are we, again, creating in our mind? What are we manifesting into our life? Are you waking up in an angry mood? That is the prayer and the abundance that's going to be given for that day. If you're waking up in a positive mood, in a grateful mood, saying thank you for another day, that is what the day is going to bring and manifest. That's the prayer and the abundance that will come through are our thoughts that we manifest. So that's really, really important. The second card, or the card after that one that I have, is the grouse, the sacred spiral. So this is reminding us that no matter what, life is constantly flowing and growing. So whether we are having difficult times or good times, this is a card that says no matter what, the universe is constantly moving, constantly moving. It's constantly a spiral. We're constantly moving forward, even though we might feel stuck or like things are at a standstill or things aren't going the way we planned or anticipated. It's going to continue to move no matter what. So this is saying, enjoy your sacred spiral dance. Grow and flow with life. Don't stop yourself. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit life. This is going to constantly be moving. No matter what, no matter blocks or limitations, this will move forward. So this is another really powerful card to have. These are very meaningful cards right now, especially with what's going on astrology-wise, because we're really being asked to go back to our innocence and kind of dig up the stuff that doesn't serve us anymore. Make peace with our childhood. Make peace with the things that we go through. Transformation. So we're on this great transformation, and this card, the butterfly, is asking us, where are you at in this transformation? Are you at the larvae? Are you at the caterpillar stage? Are you ready to spread your wings, you know? Where are you at? And being okay with where you're at. No matter where you are at in your process, in your transformation, it's a good place to be, because you take acknowledgement of how far you've come, where you've been, and the beautiful opportunities, and dreaming about the future, where your life can take you. Where this butterfly, once you're ready to spread your wings, where are your wings going to take you in this physical realm, which is very, very beautiful when you can use your magical abilities that Creator gave everybody. The universe is there for our gifts and our abundance, but we really have to stay loyal to ourselves, because our true self, that is the ultimate reason why we're here. And if we're not happy, and if we're anxious, depressed, if we're not happy with our jobs, that means that you're not being loyal to your mission, your soul's mission. So once we can get back to ourself and self-love and self-care, that'll change a lot of our direction as into where we're going. And that is where this card comes in. Where are you at? These are important questions to ask, because then you can say, okay, this is where I'm at, and now I can do this and this and that to get to the next step and move forward. But when you don't know where you're at, when you don't check in with yourself, it's going to be really difficult to know what to do next. So the next card I have is the skunk, which represents reputation. I like this card because this is saying, who are you? How does the world see you? How is your energy? What are you giving other people? What are you giving your job? Are you doing things in a loving manner? Are you doing things in a respectful manner where people can respect you, can trust you? This is so important, because when you think about how many times we want to have this serious relationship with people or these intimate moments and they don't come off good. And that has a lot to do with the reputation of energy behind these relationships. So if we are loyal to ourselves and we're able to create the magic in our own transformation, the reputation of who our energy is into this world is then cleared and is in a good space. And the last card I have is the weasel, and it's upside down. So this is kind of telling me that it's okay to be stealth It's okay to be a ninja, to kind of hone in to yourself and know the energies that are surrounding you. Is this energy affecting me in a good way? Is this energy affecting me in a good way? Is this person affecting me in a bad way? Is this person lifting me up? So this is kind of saying being aware of your surroundings, be aware of the people you're around, the situations you're around, the music you're listening to. Is it uplifting me? Is it bringing me down? Right now in this twisted world where nothing's kind of making sense, we have to be very careful with what we're feeding ourselves, because that is what's going to be projected into our manifestations. And that has a lot to do with our abundance and what we're receiving. So those cards were really on point, because everything right now is coming back up. The things that were not serving us in our past have no place anymore in our life. And we're rewriting the script of this existence. Who are we? You know, who is this government controlling our life? Who are these religions? Who are these? What is my spiritual path? And ultimately, our spiritual path is already in our DNA. It's something natural. It's within us. But you have to make peace with your life in order for these kinds of energies to come through. So I wanted to pull a card. And this one is liberation. This is a mantra card. So liberation. Rest your left hand on your lap facing upward. Lay your right hand over the left hand, palm facing up. Allow your thumbs to touch. Relax the shoulders back and down. Lengthen the spine. Close your eyes, and the focus is, I honor the intimate union of consciousness and bliss. So I honor the infinite union of consciousness and bliss. And this assists in unity, freedom, and liberation. How perfect is that? Because all of these cards are saying to go back to loyalty to self so that you can have that freedom and that sacred spiral and that youthfulness to have the prayer and abundance that you deserve, that we all deserve. So this also assists all the systems of the body, supports inner stillness and courage, releases fear. This is awesome. Liberation. I encourage you all to just take a little bit of time and do this meditation. It's very easy. This mudra is something that you could do anywhere you're at, in your office, in your school. Just sit down, take a breather, go outside, sit with the sun, and think, I honor the intimate union of consciousness and bliss. Because we all deserve that, and we deserve that unity and that freedom and that liberation, so that we can have our innocence again, so that we can have that pureness of our sacred spiral and that constant flow and grow with life. This is when we know that we're on our soul's mission, on that true mission. So I thank you so much for joining me for today's read. I'm going to try to be doing reads, at least every other day or so, just to kind of give you the energy of the day and a little insight as to what you could do with your energy, and how you could do some meditations that really do kind of unlock these magical powers within us, of who we are and what we can really create and manifest with the magic that the universe has for us. We've been taught and limited by our schools and society to not really live in our full magical potential. So this is a real good opportunity and time to take back your power, reclaim your life, and reclaim the way you think and the way you perceive your life. And remember, there's two things happening in your mind. Either it's a curse or a bless. And we really have to be careful with what we're thinking and our inner dialogue and our dialogue to ourselves. and share that love with ourselves that we want to give other people. Give that love to yourself and have that loyalty first. This loyalty to self is so incredibly important. No one can help you through your healing journey but you. You can have teachers and you can have some guides and some people help you with medicines, but ultimately you have to be willing to have that loyalty to self. So that is all for today. Remember, liberation. Blessings, love, and light. I hope